Hey guys, what's going on? Just got this pressure washer in with the Kohler motor, and guy said he let it sit for a year or two and he couldn't get it started. Well, I needed a little more of the description of what's going on because I can't even pull the pull cord, as you can see. It is frozen. I'm a little concerned about that. Either A, the pump has frozen up and it will not budge. B, there's something stuck in the pull cord, which it doesn't feel like it. Or C, the motor's frozen. So I'm flipping it on its side. I'm gonna get the pump off because I think that's one of the fastest ways to find out if something in the motor is stuck or if it's the pump that's stuck. So I'm gonna start right there. Got a couple 1/2-inch bolts underneath and they go all the way through, so I gotta lock the other side. Now when I break this last one free, the motor is going to disconnect. So you need to go slowly and stabilize the motor at the same time. This bolt is bigger, as you can see, than the others. It didn't come off easy, so that's kind of a good thing. Okay, we have the pump off. I want to get this back on its end with the motor. Well, I can tell you already that the motor is moving freely. So, my concern is the pump is frozen. My concern is that the pump is frozen. It's almost not worth it to rebuild these. You can. It takes some skill. There's plastic pieces inside, rubber gaskets. The repair parts aren't that expensive, but it's hard to get the old pieces out. They break. If you break a new one, put it in, you got to start all over. So I'm gonna talk to the customer, see if he wants to try to rebuild this or just replace it. But I'm gonna recommend he doesn't try to rebuild it. So follow along part 2. We'll see what's going on. Just a quick checkup, just to make sure that the motor ran. I just kind of slightly bolted it back on without the pump, just to make sure it was running and working well, which it does. So I'm going to see what he wants to do about the pump, possibly you know, an aftermarket one, or maybe something just kind of stuck in there and just needs some freeing up. So well, I'll let you know. Hey guys, welcome back. I just want to apologize. My last couple videos, I didn't realize I don't know what I was thinking. I had the camera not in landscape mode, so going forward, I'm definitely going to remember to put it in landscape mode. But I just want to get you caught back up on this Kohler Husky pressure washer. I did get the pressure washer removed, and it's right here installed. So I want to pull this apart real quick and check what's going on inside. 95% of the time it's probably shot, and it's easier and quicker to just buy like an aftermarket pump break off of Amazon or something. Use a 6mm Allen head, and then this will pop off, and there are your seals. I mean, you got some rust in here and some corrosion. Some shorter ones. And here's the problem. Every one of those guys is rusted fast. Actually, this spring is literally broken. So this is supposed to be sealed with oil. There's your oil fill. There's not a single drop of oil in here. It's just all rusted. Springs are broken. There's no way those things are going to move or work. So that's shot. There's your bearings. That's never going to work. Look at this. Oil seal at the bottom.
probably what happened is something got stuck in there, somehow it tore, probably leaked all the oil out, and it sat for a while, water got in there and rusted everything. More bearings. Check that out. So this is shot. I knew that this was going to be bad, so I went and ordered a replacement pump because I asked the guy and he said, yeah, if it needs it, do it right away. Again, it's even if this was in pretty decent shape, it's still probably worth just replacing these things instead of trying to rebuild them. Spend more time and labor than you do in the prices of the parts or a replacement. So this is the new one. We're going to unbox it right now. Again, you can find these things anywhere from $70 to $120 on Amazon. I've had luck with them in the past, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Some mounting hardware. And there's the new pump. And as you can see, it is basically identical to the original. That takes a 7/8 inch shaft. Sometimes what I've found in the past is I have to kind of shim maybe a washer or two on these guys to make it mate. This one actually shouldn't be a problem because it's recessed a little more. It's the ones that stick out a little bit further that are the problem. So let me get all this other stuff cleaned up. We'll get you down to the pump and we'll put this on. This one, you know, I think it was 80 plus tax, probably run about $90. Again, on Amazon. The other thing I'm going to do while I'm here is it's easier to get to. I'm going to take the drain plug oil plug out and drain the oil because it needs it before I put this on. We'll let that drain. Okay, a little bit of anti-seize here. One thing I forgot to do is get the old keyway out of the old pump. Now it's not coming free easily, so I'm going to try to punch on an angle. And there it goes. And then there's the old keyway. I'll put some anti-seize on that as well. I'm going to try putting the keyway on first. Might have to line easier. Yeah, that's easier. All right. Okay, now we just gotta get some of these started to hold the pump in place. Once we get one in here, and get the nut on and get a little bit of tightening on it. We'll pull it up a little bit, and then the other ones will be easy. And this one doesn't need to be shimmed. It goes in perfect. And the third bolt is a larger, I think it's a 9/16. All right. Now, I'm gonna clean up this hose nozzle. I'm gonna put a new O-ring on there because that looks pretty crummy. So I'm gonna, wire wheel that, sand it so that it fits in nice and smooth and doesn't seize. Putting a little bit of anti-seize in there, and so it doesn't leak, doesn't seize, and get it out easily next time. Sometimes if this nozzle gets enough corrosion on it, it actually pits. Now it's got a little bit of damage there. It looks like it might have been dragged across, the parking lot or something like that. But for the most part, it's pretty clean. I'm gonna go match up a new O-ring. So that's a pretty close match. So these little O-ring kits from like Harbor Freight, come in pretty handy. So, new gasket. I'm gonna put a little bit of anti-seize in there, and we'll put it back together. Okay. I'm also gonna check this handle for the gal. That's on there tight. So it's actually not too bad. And I'm gonna clean up the hole a little bit. And let's get this back together. All right. Just got to put some oil in the motor, and then we're gonna hook it up to the hose and give it its first test drive. And let's see if it pumps. Well, we've got a crappy handle that leaks, but let's just see if the pump works. Got an issue with his wand here. So his cap is completely blocked, so that's obviously not going to work. All right, stuck a torch cleaner through there, torch bit cleaner through there, and we're going to try this again. All right, I'm happy with that. A little bit longer than I wanted to, but you know, run into certain things with you know, rusted end pieces, blocked nozzles, you know, you name it. But make sure you like and subscribe. Catch me guys next time. Say hi to the dogs. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Say hi, Bubs. Say hi, Koopy. Koopy, come here. Come here. Come on. All right, guys. See you later.